Hey guys, this is Neal Bryant with the Airborne Flight Crew. I'm here tonight reviewing my Airborne Marauder. The Marauder comes with a really beefy, overbuilt 6-inch single pivot frame. It makes for a really playful, responsive suspension. It actually doesn't bob a whole lot compared to some of the other single pivot bikes I've seen. The Marauder comes spec'd with this Spinner Cargo 340 fork. This fork only has preload adjustment, no compression or rebound. I actually really enjoyed this fork for general trail usage. The amount of rebound that it had built in was nice and responsive in most conditions, and I really got a lot of use out of it. It wasn't until I moved to free ride and urban assault type stuff that I found the fork just a little soft for that type of usage. So I picked up a RockShox Domain 318. It has a little bit of longer axle to crown height, which slackened the angles back a little bit. And I think that's a really great fit for the Marauder, because as it ships, the angles I think are just a little steep for free ride type use and more geared toward all mountain. The rear suspension is taken care of by the Marzocchi Rocco F. I actually really like this shock. Eventually I might upgrade it for something with a little bit more adjustability, but overall I'm really pleased with it, and I'm going to be hanging on to it for a while. The drivetrain on the Marauder I think is wonderful. It has an FSA crankset with a really nice polycarbonate bash guard. This thing has saved my butt on so many occasions. KMC chain with a missing link, really cool, really easy to clean the drivetrain. It's got SRAM cassette and rear derailleur, SRAM shifters. The X5 shifters are really nice and snappy and perform really well. I had a ton of crashes with this bike pretty early on, you know, where I really thought I was gonna destroy these wheels, and they really held up until just before Sea Otter, when I had a really bad crash on my front wheel and just completely destroyed it. Went out to Sea Otter, and Sun Ringlay hooked me up with a really sweet set of punch wheels, which I think these wheels are awesome on this bike. The bike came spec'd with Uno bar, stem, and seat post. These components are totally fine. Again, I was out at Sea Otter and Fun hooked me up with a ton of cool stuff. The tires, these are Kenda Kinetics K877, I think. It's a 2.35 in the back and a 2.6 up in the front. These are beastly tires, and I absolutely love them. Really cool thing is the Marauder comes with 8-inch like downhill free ride rotors, which is not something you're going to find anywhere else in a bike in this price point. However, I swapped out the brakes for Avid BB7s pretty quickly. I was just not a fan of the Novellas as I had them on my hardtail previously, and I had trouble dialing them in. This being my second bike, it's really opened up a lot of doors for me and allowed to do things, you know, that I really didn't think I would be able to do on a bike in this price point. And it's really unique for the amount of stuff that it comes spec'd with at the price. And also, as I was growing, I was able to upgrade things as I needed to. So I think it's really a great bike for an entry-level type person like myself. The frame is absolutely bomb-proof. I would be completely embarrassed to tell you what I've put this bike through, and it's only begged for more. I think if you're looking to get into more aggressive type riding, maybe you have a cross-country background, this is a really good bike to pick up. And for $699, you really can't go wrong. If this is Airborne's first generation of rides, I'm really excited to see what they come out with in the future.